I'm forgetful. My memory seems to have decomposed. Time management and organization skills are out the window. I'm shaky, I'm doing silly things. Things like getting a hot baking tray out the oven without putting any oven gloves on. My mind is somewhere else. I don't know where, but wherever it is, it's not in a good place. It's distant, not working nor functioning properly there. Now I'm even finding it hard to control my face. The corners of my mouth have become heavier. They are harder to lift into a smile. And my can of laughter has become emptier since these mistakes have been happening for a while. What I would usually giggle off has now become my biggest fear. A reminder that my mind is lost. So now it brings me to tears. And if you can't even function in these everyday situations, how will you cope with anything more? Every element of you is out of conjunction, and even the ability to put together sentences has become a chore. I mumble non-verbals as I search for my long-lost wit. I try to write something worthy, but for hours on end I sit. You can't pretend to be inspired, so you go to bed, but it's hard to get to sleep, though you've spent the whole day feeling tired, unbearably tired, exhausted in fact. And although all your other organs are perfectly intact, your brain is forever fading, playing tricks, doubting yourself, finding it hard to find the fun in what would usually make you tick. How can my head feel so numb, yet painful at the same time? How can I stare at a wall for several minutes, or hours at least? Why do I loathe the loneliness but ignore my friends? Why am I mentally falling apart, piece by piece? And when will it get to the end? I always tried to look presentable, but when you feel this restless and resentful, your appearance becomes the last of your cares. And if I have to go out, if I can bring myself to go out, I don't even bother brushing my hair. My room too has become neglected. But there's comfort in sitting surrounded in a mess that matches your untidy head. It's weird, isn't it? How the mind is a thing that is making me feel these things, while simultaneously making me hate it for making me feel these things. Why would it do that to itself? I guess you know you're depressed when you start romanticizing about death. Or when you go to cross the road and you picture yourself just walking out in front of a car. Not a care in the world. not a care in your heart. And though I know I'd never do anything like that, it's hard to cope when the idea is so translucent. But I don't want to die. I cherish my life. I know I'm blessed and the world is beautiful. It's just my mind that's not. At least, not at the moment. But it will pass. It always does. Even if some phases last longer than a few days, it's never forever. So you've got to remember that the sun can still shine, even in the coldest of weathers.